Sangway, today is October the 7th. Yes, I did not make a video last night because I had TV problems, well, internet problems, to watch Hell in a Cell live, so I couldn't make a video yesterday. But I watched the whole 3 hours of Hell in a Cell this morning to the afternoon. Oh man, guys, I've been looking at everybody, what they've been saying about the pay-per-view. It was crap. It was stupid. The main event was stupid. Guys, I seen it and it was amazing. For me, it was amazing. Some people don't know what entertainment is. People just the fans only want what they want. And that's Bray Wyatt to win the Universal title. That's not what it's all about. It's entertainment. That's not entertainment, just having a killer. The guy is a killer, and I will get to it when we get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the pre-show. I didn't watch the pre-show. Thank God I didn't watch the pre-show, because it was a rematch between Natalya and Lacey Evans. Oh my God. How many times are we going to see this? It's not going to end, because on Monday Night Raw tonight, we're gonna see those two again in a last woman standing match. But we have Natalya beat Lacey Evans, I guess, with the sharpshooter, and after the match, she just punched her right in the face. Nobody cares. Then we have our first, the start of the show, we have our first Hell in a Cell match in the red cell that doesn't look like steel, it looks like plastic. We have Becky Lynch versus Sasha for the Raw Women's Championship. I thought this was an awesome match. We saw a whole bunch of weapons. We saw ladders, chairs, candlesticks, and it looked like a torture chair with three candlesticks holding a chair on top of this steel cage. And then Becky Lynch just drop kicked Sasha Banks when she was sitting on it. Drop kicked her, and boom, she was down. But ladies and gentlemen, I thought this was an awesome match. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Becky Lynch after a Bex suplex off the turnbuckle onto a bunch of chairs, and then she did a disarmer onto Sasha Banks. She won and retained her title. We had Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns versus Erick, Rowan, and Luke Harper in a tornado tag team match. He got changed, I guess, on the pre-show. But ladies and gentlemen, this was a pretty decent match. Pretty decent. I enjoyed it. There was like no rules. I enjoyed it, but the best part was they were about to destroy Daniel Bryan on top of the announce table, but Daniel Bryan hurricanrana Luke Harper off the table, and then Roman Reigns got out. He was in the WWE Universe, and then he jumped the barricade, run the three announce tables, and spear Erick Rowan through the table. I like those things. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we saw the knee, the Superman punch, the knee, and then the spear on Luke Harper. Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan gets the win. They didn't shake it. They didn't shake hands. They hugged it out. Just like Kane and Daniel Bryan would. I guess Daniel Bryan's a good guy now, I'm guessing. Then we have Randy Orton versus Ali. This is where we get the stupid matches and the pointless matches. Thank God that me and Gremlin 13 did not bet on, because they just put some random matches, because if you guys didn't remember, they only had 3 matches announced these past couple weeks, because people were just talking about the premiere of Friday Night SmackDown, so they didn't really care. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this was a slow-paced match, but I thought it was pretty cool when Randy Orton was about to the RKO, and then Ali he stopped it by doing like a handstand. I thought they botched it, but they didn't botch it. It was a counter, and then he tried to do his neck breaker, springboard neck breaker, but Randy Orton got the win. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton wins the match. Good job for Randy. He has to look good, because he's the team captain for Team Ric Flair for Crown Jewel. So yeah, I understand that. We had the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for the Women's Tag Team Championships. I thought it was a pretty good match. Pretty good. Not that bad. But the winner of that match, with a green miss onto Nikki Cross, was the Kabuki Warriors. Asuka and Kairi Sane is the new Women's Tag Team Champions. Ooh. then, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Viking Raiders, Ibar and Erick and Braun Strowman versus the OC, AJ Styles and Colin Anderson in a 6-man tag team match. I wasn't a big fan of this match. I understand they need something. They need put some matches on, so they put this match on. Yeah, I didn't care for this match. But the winner of that match was the Viking Raiders and Strowman by doing because they had to count to 5 and none of them went back to the corner, so they rang the bell. But disqualification, that was a disqualification, guys. I'm going to tell you why, because everybody been so angry. There's a disqualification in a match that shouldn't be a disqualification. I'm going to tell you guys. But, ladies and gentlemen, that was a disqualification, and the OC tried to attack Braun Strowman. They did. The Viking Raiders attacked the Anderson and Gallows. And then AJ Styles tried to fly, and then he got punched in the face. One hit with the right hand by Braun Strowman. What's going to happen with, I forgot his name now. Something with Tyson Fury wanted to say his words to Brock Lesnar. No, Braun Strowman, not Brock Lesnar. Oh, man, I don't want to hear that. I'm going to be sick. Then we had Chad Gable versus King Corbin. This was an interesting match. We have Shorty Gable versus the STD King Corbin. This was a pretty decent match. Pretty decent. The winner of that match was Chad Gable by doing a roll-up onto King Corbin when he was about to use his scepter, but he couldn't do it because of the referee. And ladies and gentlemen, Greg Hamilton, whatever his name is, Hamilton, you need to be fired because you should be a nice, respectful man. Don't call Gable Shorty. I know I just did, but still. Let's talk about the 24/7 title, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins talking about Hell in the Cell, and then we saw R-Truth just bumping into them, and then there's a roll-up on Carmella from Tamina. Tamina is the new 24/7 champion. She knocked out Tyler Breeze, and then, ladies and gentlemen, we saw it again, but this time Tamina was holding Funaki hostage. Like, you're not going anywhere. R-Truth was on this side, and Carmella was on this side. And Carmella did a super kick, and R-Truth pins her. 1, 2, 3. He's the new 24/7 champion. And then we have the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. Charlotte Flair versus Bayley. It was an okay match. Okay. It was okay. But the winner of that match, and new SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, is your 10th time WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. My opinion, why they gave Charlotte the championship, I don't think they want to break up the Boston Hug connection on the WWE draft that's happening this Friday. So, they had to, that's why Sasha Banks didn't win the Raw Women's Championship, and Bayley didn't win the SmackDown Championship, because now it's going to be a surprise. Where are they going to go? Are they going to break them up? Or will they go together? Are they going to be a tag team? I hope they don't break a lot of tag teams up. But, ladies and gentlemen, that was a pretty decent match. Pretty decent. Then we have Seth Rollins versus The Fiend, Bray Wyatt in a Hell in a Cell match for the Universal title. And this is where everything gets heated and where everybody says this is crap. Because Seth Rollins won the match by no contest. This was an awesome thing. I loved it because I don't think people understand where the WWE is making The Fiend. The Fiend is like a killer. Have you guys seen in the match? He got 40 curb stomps onto his head and he wouldn't stay down. He wouldn't stay down with a chair shot to the head, or a ladder, or a toolbox. But you guys, like seriously, you guys don't understand what they're trying to do here. They're trying to make him like a killer. He can't have a red, bright red title like this one here. He can't wear that to be a killer. Have you guys ever watched Jason, Michael Myers? Did they have golden chains around them while they were killing somebody? No. They had to be stealth. They had to be scary. How is he going to be scary when he has a gold thing shining everywhere? Sometimes he's in the red lights or he's in the dark. He can't be scary if he has that. So why are you guys complaining? I thought it was amazing. So Seth Rollins says, what am I going to do? What am I going to do now? He grabs a sledgehammer and he wants to whack in the head with the sledgehammer to the Fiend's head. The referee says, no, don't do it. And he says a lot of things. He said, do you want to kill him? Do you want to be this kind of guy? And ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins did it, and they stopped the match. He smashed the freaking stupid hammer into the head of Bray Wyatt. And ladies and gentlemen, and then the cage rises up. The doctors run in, and ladies and gentlemen, they put him on the gurney, and Seth Rollins says, get up. He pull you on his shirt, get up. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Bray Wyatt did a manaclaw right onto Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was getting choked out. He threw him out of the ring, and then he exposed the concrete, did a Sister Abigail onto the concrete, and then he did another manaclaw, but this time, Seth Rollins was bleeding so much. He was spitting out blood. I don't know how he was spitting blood that much, but he was spitting blood like crazy. I thought it was disgusting. But ladies and gentlemen, that was amazing to me. I thought it was amazing. That was the end of it. In the end, you had Bray Wyatt doing his psycho laugh. So I don't think it's stupid. I don't think the main event was stupid. I think it was pretty awesome. With the bright red lights, yeah, that was stupid. I didn't like that when they were wrestling. They were in wrestling in red lights. I didn't like that part. But that's what they're trying to make the Fiend. Trying to make him look like a killer. You saw what he did to these legends. They look like they're dying. They're not actually dying, but they're trying to make him look like a killer, like a freaking psycho killer. He can't do that with a championship belt around his waist. And my other thing I want to tell you guys, he has not been in a lot of matches. The Fiend has not been in a lot of matches. This is his second match as the Fiend. He versed Finn Balor, and now he's against Seth Rollins. You really, really think he deserves a shot of the Universal title? Because he looks awesome. He has to do something. He didn't beat Seth Rollins in a one-on-one match. He never beat him in a tag team match or anything like that. Like, seriously. And now you guys saying AEW or refund. I've been hearing all these chants, what people are talking about, trashing on WWE, what's going to happen on Raw. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's not just about the fans. Some fans wants the entertainment. Some fans just wants their favorite wrestler be the champion. It doesn't go that way. It's called World Wrestling Entertainment. There's comedy, there's action, there's romance, and now there's horror. There's scary. I don't know if I said horror right. So, yeah. You guys need to calm down. Stop your whining. Stop your crying. The guy will win a championship. It's not Hell in a Cell. It's not Hell in a Cell. The guy did not do anything to get a shot. He just went to the puppet McMahon and asked for a shot. Did he go to the real McMahon? No, he didn't. He asked for a shot to a puppet. To a puppet. And you guys complaining, whining, crying. Dear Lord. Don't watch wrestling if you're going to cry about it. Like, seriously, it's like watching people watch hockey, your favorite sports team. You're going to whine and cry about that? Oh my God. I thought it was funny. I was laughing at all the haters of this match, of this ending of the main event. I was laughing at them because it wasn't stupid. It wasn't lame. It wasn't trash. It was amazing. I thought it was amazing because I understand that the Fiend is trying to be like a killer, like Michael Myers, like Jason, like I don't know other scary guys that does that. But still, or like the Undertaker. But you guys don't understand that. You guys thought oh, the Bray's gonna win. If he doesn't win, I'm not gonna watch wrestling anymore because he doesn't win.